I have open here a 12-inch by 12-inch canvas at 300 dpi, which translates out to 3600 pixels by 3600 pixels. And we're going to go ahead and start by setting up our drawing guide here. Turning that on, so we go to the wrench and our drawing guide, and then we're going to go ahead and edit the drawing guide. And I want to have 3-inch by 3-inch squares here, so I'm going to change the grid size here to 900 pixels. And when I'm satisfied, I'm going to tap done. And I think we need to make this just a little bit more obvious, so we're going to bring up the opacity and the thickness of our lines there. And when we're satisfied, we're going to go ahead and tap done there. And let's see, we want our pen here. So let's see, yep, I am in calligraphy and I want the water pen, and I have that dialed all the way up in terms of its size. And then I'm going to come over to my palettes here, and I'm just going to double tap down here at the bottom of our circle just to select black. And once I have that, then I'm just going to go ahead and draw some imperfect circles. And we're doing this sort of like a checkerboard pattern. We don't want to fill up every square. We want to go every other. And this just gives it a nice sample size. So we have a bit of irregularity. And so that kind of adds to the watercolor and hand done look here. So again, not perfect, but just like that. Okay. Once our seamless tile is finished here, we're going to go over to our wrench and tap Add, and then Copy Canvas. And now we're going to go ahead and make a texture brush. And so what we're going to do is, I have a set that's available for free to my email subscribers, which I will leave a link in the description below so you can sign up and get this brush set for free. And the Essentials 2022, and the one I'm going to use here, there's a couple different sets that come with this, is the Essential Starts. All right, and in this, there are quite a few different brushes to start you, and one is called a texture starter. So I'm going to select that and then gently slide it over to the left and tap duplicate. And then from there, since I've already copied the image of this, I'm going to go ahead and tap that texture starter, and then it will tell you whether it's the shape, or in this case, the grain that needs replacing. So once you go there, you can tap edit, and then you're going to go ahead and import and paste. And sometimes the dots don't come in looking like that, they come in looking like that. And if that happens, that's okay. All you have to do is invert it, and you just take 2 fingers and tap. And that'll do it for you. Okay, when you're satisfied with the placement of your grain there, go ahead and tap done. And then one thing to notice is that this has a lot of transparency quality, and that's what we want. But our dots here at this point don't, they're solid. So what we want to do is go over to rendering and select light glaze, and that will change it for us. Now that's really cute. And that's pretty good. I think we're ready to go ahead and test this now. So go ahead and tap done, and then we're going to go over to our layers here. I'm going to turn the visibility of that layer off, add a new layer. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the canvas guide here, and then I'm going to select a nice, let's see, I don't know, sort of a pinkish color, maybe purplish pink, well, maybe around there. All right, and then with our new brush selected, and it is, I'm going to dial that all the way up, and then I'm just going to go ahead and see what that looks like, and it's so cute. And that's all there is to it. That is how you make a cute watercolor texture. And thanks so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you choosing to spend your time with me. And as always, I hope that your day is amazing.